Hello everyone, welcome back to Vintage Story. I am starving to death, but this is not a problem, because our turnips in the farm are done. That's right, all of our glorious turnips that we planted an amount of time ago are finally done growing. You know, I probably could have gotten like a scythe or something to harvest these. Last episode we did find some high fertility soil, so I might want to look into that as a new potential better way of farming. Inventory is still full. Okay, I'm going to clear out my inventory and then come back and get the rest of this. After replanting some of the seeds we got back, not all of them, this is our initial turnip harvest. I don't know what to say. This is just ridiculous. I do believe this is going to last us quite a while in terms of food. Or at least I hope it will. So I'm going to immediately get all of this cooking. I feel like there's probably a better way than just making turnip soup, but I don't really see any advantage to putting more than one ingredient in each of the meals. Because as far as I know, it doesn't do anything to have, like, meat and vegetables in there. It'd probably taste better, but, you know, we don't really care too much about that. I'm gonna need to eat some of these raw, unfortunately. That's just the way it goes. I'm also probably gonna make some more cooking pots. Because we have one here, but it is ruined because it's now residue covered. I don't know why that feature exists, but I don't think we have any more. We do have some clay, though. I'm going to make another cooking pot and some bowls really quick so that we can, you know, cook stuff better. I got the extra cooking pots and bowls out there in the thick kilns. And now we got more turnips cooking. I do not think we're going to be able to store all these. We got 4 crock pots left. And got a bunch of crock pots out here. And when they're all in this, what's it called, cellar, all these are good for a little over 2 years, so food. I don't think we're, oh, game saving. Excuse me, there we go. I still want to know a way to fix that. I don't know if it's even possible. I think I'm going to go check out the high fertility soil I found. I'm going to hop on this elk that I got last episode. Still don't have a name for it. I'll be honest, not very many people are watching these videos and commenting. If you have a name for the elk, still looking for one. I believe it was over here. We found some high fertility soil. So I'm going to try to mine this. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot, but could be enough to make an even more improved farm, or at least a section of it. So I'm thinking we'll use our high fertility soil. I think that's all of it that we have. Yeah, 44, that's quite a bit. I'm thinking we'll use this for crops that have a longer growth time. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wait until some more of this stuff is harvested, because I don't want to, like, put it in random patches. Let's see, 44. Choose 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, 6 times 8, 48 for one of the rows. That is unfortunate. We can't quite get a full one. 4 short. Can we craft this somehow? No, not really. We could make this, which is what I assume the best possible. So we can get, yeah, terra preta. So compost, powdered charcoal, and bone meal. Bone meal is pretty simple. Grind bones. Powdered charcoal. Grinding charcoal. And compost. Mixing in barrel for 20 days rot. Huh. It is also sold by an agricultural trader, so we might be able to buy compost. If we can get a whole farm with terra preta in it, that will be very nice. Here, blackcurrant bush. You can live right there. Up next on the agenda is probably iron mining. Even though it's boring, I do need to go look for that. I am back at our iron mining area. I told you that was going to get on my nerves. Elk, you're probably the most useful thing in this game so far, but you gotta stop screaming at the top of your lungs. Yeah, I know we can't help it. It's a good help. Anyway. Back here now, I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 more mine shafts down. I hope I find something. Development has happened. I have not found iron. However, I have found chromite. I don't know a lot about what chrome is useful for, other than chromium sulfate being used to make sturdy leather. And sturdy leather makes sturdy leather backpacks. And those let me have 8 storage slots per backpack. That's a total of 8 more. I'm not going to mine that chromium now, because currently I don't think I can do anything with it, but later. Certainly be useful. It appears we've struck out once again, hitting the bottom of the world. No iron here. However, we did find a bunch of other stuff. So, suppose that's good. I think we can go up and right here, maybe left over here. And make another tunnel down. We have enough ladders for it. I think it only takes about a stack to get all the way down to the bottom of the world. So I'm probably going to make one more tunnel down, and if that doesn't work, I'll go find something else to do. I don't have a long enough attention span to go on incredibly long mining trips. This is it. It's happening. This isn't a drill. This isn't a drill. The chat says hematite trace amounts. It's real. Okay, I'm gonna go 3 blocks down because the range is 6. Okay, we're gonna check all 4 cardinal directions. Okay. Trace amounts. Okay, north. That was... What do we have north? Trace amounts, okay. Might be right below us. Small amounts, okay. And finally south. Trace amounts. Okay, so we're going to dig down and to the east. Eat more turnip soup. Delicious. Get right here. Come on, large amounts. Okay. Oh. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's beautiful. I never thought I'd see the day. Okay. Mine it. Ah. Oh, we have a chunk. Oh, don't throw it. Don't throw it. We have a chunk of hematite. It's so beautiful. The most beautiful ore I've ever seen. Where's the rest of it? Oh, okay, there's one. I was getting worried there for a second. I don't really ever know what to say when mining during these videos. We found hematite. This might be even more exciting than when we found tin, to be perfectly honest. Oh, wait, hold on. I can just go faster. I forgot about that. You know, sometimes while I'm playing video games, I consider how horrific it would be if someone did the kinds of things we do in video games in real life. Like, if someone just started digging holes into the ground that were like 1 meter wide with just a ladder, tunneling to the bottom of where they could, and then finding something and proceeding to mine iron by hand for several days at a time underground, eating nothing but turnips, we'd be concerned for that person's mental health. But in video games, you don't even think about it. You just do those things. I'm thinking too hard about this. I think I'm going to stop here. Not because I couldn't keep going, I probably can't for a little bit. In fact, I have a whole nother tin bronze pickaxe. But because it is morning outside, it's always nice to leave during the morning. If I can find my way out. And we have other stuff to do, and I can always come back here later. There's so much iron. Okay, one of these places is the exit. Right here. Okay, we're gonna zoom in real far. Place a marker. Iron for real this time. We can delete that one. Over there, that was our other marker. My game actually crashed while I was climbing up the ladder. Because I was closing OBS and reopening it because some of my keybinds weren't working. And Chromium. There we go. So it went back to the last save point, but it was only like 30 seconds or whatever. Okay, so we need to get back home and smelt this iron, and that means we need a bloomery. And to make more bloomery, we need flint. So after I drop this stuff off, I'm going to be looking for flint in large quantities for the first time in this game. It's normally like an early game when you're using flint for tools and stuff, you just kind of pick it up off the ground. But we're going to need a lot more than that, so I suppose I will have to find a new method. I just realized while I'm riding here, now that I have the elk, the glider is not very good. What I think they should do is let you put a bigger glider on the elk. See, this is where the ideas start coming in. Because then we can jump off of stuff with the elk and fly around. Now, would the elk like that very much? Probably not. Probably not. But I'd like that very much. Okay, just from running around a little bit, I got 33 flints. It's not a lot, but we should be able to get at least a little bit of stuff with it. I've misplaced my charcoal. There it is. I think we're going to need to make some more of this soon. I don't know how much charcoal we need. I don't want to waste it. Probably at least like 2 or 3, but yeah, you know, I'll just put that back in there. Did we make more? Oh, we did. Okay. Amazing. I'll get that a little bit later. Right now, I am kind of starving. Just slightly. Some of you were worried I was going to put the charcoal in the campfire right there. I know it. I know it for a fact. You guys thought, oh, he's going to do it. He's going to place the charcoal in the campfire to cook food and be oh so inefficient. No, I would never. I would never do such a thing. Calcinated flint is doing fine. I might put down another campfire just to speed up the process since these smelt one by one. Probably a smart idea. Dry grass. Some more logs. Look at this. Look at this efficiency. I don't think the campfire will catch anything else on fire, right? I don't think it's even capable of doing that. And with our powers combined of powdered calcinated flint, along with red clay, we have fire clay. I can't believe you guys weren't taught this in school. I can't believe I wasn't taught this in school. This is like the most important knowledge ever. After crafting all of our flint into calcinated flint powder and making fire clay, we got a little over 4 stacks. I don't remember exactly how many fire clay bricks that's going to get me, but I'm hoping it's enough to smelt a decent quantity of iron. I just remembered I don't even have to shape these. I just craft them. I was dreading forming all these, but now I just remembered you craft them instead. This is so much easier. However, because we need to put them in pit kilns, I'm gonna need more sticks. Every day drives me closer to downloading the mod that lets you craft sticks. You know, sometimes when I'm gathering leaves, I think to myself, I wonder why there are no leaves close to my house. Why do I have to walk all the way over here? Then I remember the incident, and, it's kind of my fault, isn't it? Yeah. Brick, 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 brick. Brick, 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 brick. You know, no matter what anyone says, this is a clear upgrade in terms of pit kiln power. Look at everything's all protected from the rain in here. And the fire can't escape. Excuse me, Mr. Portal to another dimension. Can you please get off my farm? Oh no? Okay, that's alright. Dave, does this belong to you? No? Alright, I'll see you later. I don't think Dave likes me very much. I think most of our carrots are also done growing now. So we can harvest these and plant more turnips in their place. Cabbage is also pretty close. I'm not gonna lie, this farm, it has been one of my favorite things I built so far. It's not anything too special, but you know, I think it's pretty good. Plant the turnips where the carrots were. And that's how we do sustainable farming. Stop screaming. You know, if you're planning on helping to try and figure out, you know, a name for that elk, keep in mind, definitely gonna need a name that will sound nice when I'm telling it to stop screaming. We don't need this campfire. Look at that. If I grab my hammer, I take these chunks of hematite nuggets. I have only used this bloomery like once before, so right click to add smeltable. Shift right click to add 5. I guess I will put in whatever the maximum amount is. Okay. So I put in the maximum amount of fuel and the maximum amount of hematite nuggets. That's not what I meant to do. Now we just light it up and hope. I'm probably doing this wrong, but I'm gonna get comments like, oh, there's such a more efficient way to do this, you know? I can't believe you didn't realize that you get more yield if you only fill it up halfway, because adding more causes it to seep out of the bottom. Because that's just the type of stuff this game would throw at you. I suppose I'll just see you guys whenever this is done. Okay, the bloomery has finished what it's doing. While I was waiting, I made some more lanterns, so we got one for here, one for the deck up top, and then one for me. But it's done. Come on. Oh, they're beautiful. Hold on, I think we definitely need one of these in order to hold them. Oh. I don't even know how this works. I'm extremely afraid I'm going to mess this up. Okay, so I'm guessing... What? You just have to hammer off this stuff. We move it. Okay, I'm just going to try to knock off all the black pixels, since that seems like what we're supposed to do. And hope that it's not removing any of the actual iron that we want. Yeah, it looks like we do have quite a bit of extra voxels to work with. Can we keep these extra bits for something? I feel like we should be able to. There it is. Iron ingot. I've just realized that iron has a much higher temperature that it requires in order to work with. And I can only place one iron bloom in here at a time. So I've run into a slight problem here. This bloom didn't seem to have enough iron in it to make a full ingot. I'm guessing that that is a feature because I don't think I hit any of the pixels, like the actual iron bits at the beginning, but I might have. While I'm waiting for this last iron bloom to heat up, I realized that I can mark this off the list. We'll find something for you later, sign. So that is the last of our iron blooms. We got 5 ingots, and then we have this disappointment that has a singular missing voxel. And I tried to control right-click, add another iron bloom onto there, but it didn't work. So I suppose this is just going to be a pretty decoration from now on. Anyway, next thing to do is to take these and smelt some tools. I'm probably going to start out with just 2 at a time, because I'm going to be taking this extra slow. I think our hammer has enough durability left. Speaking of hammer, I believe that's the first thing I want to make, is a new hammer, because if we're going to be making a lot of iron stuff, I don't want to have to be going through bronze hammers to do it. Iron hammerhead. Next thing, a pickaxe, I suppose. So much fun stuff we can do now. Pickaxe head. Okay, we got our Felt's blade. I've changed my mind on the last thing I'm going to make. I'm making a knife instead of an axe, because our axe is fine. Knife is almost dead. Oh, loyal viewers who have made it to the end of the video, thank you all for watching very much. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Now that we got iron tools, we're probably going to be able to make progress even faster. Oh, you could leave a like too. And the rest of the series is probably going to be over there somewhere. Gonna have a playlist. Here's another one of my videos. Might also be a vintage story one. Might be a different one. And the circle down there in the bottom left. If you click that one, you'll subscribe. Before you leave, this creature still needs a name. So leave a comment. Okay, bye.